Isang lahi para kahirapan ay mabawi. The Filipino Flash. Pilipinas nandito na siya upang kanyang ipakita ang aking tapang na galing ng bayan niya. The Filipino Flash. Pilipinas nandito na siya upang kanyang ipakita ang aking tapang na galing ng bayan niya. The Filipino Flash.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Nonito Donated.
Yan.
Hello po,
Hey
hello po.
guys.
Medyo early kami ngayon kasi
Medyo early yung
yung clock namin.
no, hindi yung clock, yung ano ba yun? Yung interview with Paul Butler mamaya. So we have to go to sleep early, of course. So we are here with you guys now. We are wondering, of course, we're gonna have Paul Butler here, and what questions are you guys looking to ask? So then we know, parang like where we should bring the conversation. Of course, we're gonna be super respectful, and it's gonna be live. But we want to make sure that we get the questions, because when we're interviewing someone, I have to look at the notes on the page. And then I also have to look at yung chats, diba? So parang it's really hard to maintain. So we want to make sure that we get your questions
Opo.
down.
Kaya nga ginawa namin ito para kasi mamaya sa inyo, guest po namin si Paul Butler at saka yun nga ang sinabi ni Madam no na kung may question man kayo, at least maitanong namin sa kanya, at kung ano man yung gusto niyo malaman sa kanya, yung mga question niyo, ilagay niyo lang dito at itanong niyo yung question. Yun nga, kasi pag naka-live na kami, marami pa kasi mga question at hindi namin nababasa lahat. So at least kung importante yung mga question niyo at nagugustuhan namin, we will write it down, ika-copy namin, and yun ang ilalagay namin as question for Paul Butler. And yun nga, kung hindi nyo alam, si Paul Butler ay yung makakalaban ni General Casimero, promoted by Pro Bellum. At saka yung news, ngayon ba yung news, kanina ba yun, na nag-sign si Paul
Alas
Butler?
11.
Today po kasi, nag-sign po si Paul Butler.
Parang you're having a problem saying yung name niya.
Paul Butler. Kasi nag-sign po siya with Pro Bellum today. Of course, wala kaming kakaalam doon. Gawa ng at lakad ng Pro Bellum po 'yun. At saka yung co-promotion nila with MTK. So yun nga po, excited po kami to binigyan kami ng pagkakataon to interview Paul Butler, at yun nga, makikita natin at maitanong natin yung gusto nating itatanong at malaman kay Paul Butler.
Let's just say shoutouts. Roy Diaz, hello. Richard Viscanio, hello.
Hello, Richard Viscanio.
Ikaw.
Shout out sa inyo. Furious Nightmares, pa-shout out. Shout out sa inyo. Mezgo Brackens. Salamat. Thank you. Showing love from San Diego. Watching from Calamba, Laguna, Philippines. Rogelio Wafer Jr. So, yeah. Mark Louis Berame.
Nick
To you guys.
Bilbao, your turn.
And Nick Bilbao, shout out to you.
When you do one.
Okay, Nick Bilbao yung nakikita ko eh.
I said Nick Bilbao already.
Okay, sige. Yan. Gastao Gomez, shout out. Buen Chico. Ako na yung nag-ano eh.
Oh, Montanga.
Montanga.
Oh, I get it. Sorry. Slow.
Yes. So yun nga,
Your
again
light's
to you
not
guys.
on, that's why it's so dark.
Ay, kaya pala eh. Kala ko
Kaya
ba't tumidilim ako?
pala.
Yan.
Aleno
I got my
Sina
lights.
Upan.
And for you guys that are English speaking, if you guys are here, just let us know because most of the time, the majority of our guests are from the Philippines. So if you guys are here, just give us a shout out, and we will definitely explain anything and everything that you guys don't understand.
Of course, tomorrow yung interview with Paul Butler is going to be in English.
Bakit? Hindi matatagalog yun?
Hindi.
So
German,
yeah,
maybe.
so tomorrow we will do an interview with Paul Butler. It'll be all in English. But isn't he from like England?
Yeah.
So do I have to like make an accent? Hello, Paul. Let me tell you, I'm quite interested in asking
You
this
should
question
watch
to
his
you,
video so then you can try.
so I can like try his.
Can you hold it for the entire interview?
Maybe I should just do Scottish or something.
Can you
Paul,
hold Scottish
all
for
right,
the
all
interview?
right, Paul. Let me ask you something. I got a question for you.
JBS soon. Latest updates po sa collab nyo kong TV. We will be answering yung demands niya at we will be giving our demands
Yeah,
din.
nagdidimandahan na kami. Demands. Demands. Nagdidimandahan
Alan
na.
Alan De Leon.
Hey, Lodi,
Salamat,
Nonito.
hello. DJ Vu Barbo. Lawi
Shout
J.
out to you
Miones.
guys. Shout out to you guys.
Yes, I already said that. Versus the Filipino lang.
Filipino Flash versus the Filipino lang.
Approved po yung conditions. I would say, yeah, most of them are approved, no?
Yeah.
Like
Ay,
I said,
ina-approve ko na lahat pero may counter din ako na demands sa kanila.
yeah. Oh.
Oo.
I'm like David now.
Oh. Yun nga.
Hi, Cheryl.
Cheryl. Hi.
Yan. Pinoy Boxing Prodigy Champ. I thought Paul Butler's with MTK or expired ng contract niya sa kanila. I will write that down.
Yes. But to give you that question, the answer too from here,
we don't know.
Well, this is also part of the conversation that we have that Pro Bellum is going out in the world and co-promoting with promoters in different countries. So there is a big possibility of that they are promoting. That's something that we can ask tomorrow with Paul Butler. But in our assumption, there is that possibility that they are co-promoting.
Yes. Anong update?
So we will definitely, if you guys have question for Paul Butler tomorrow, let us know so that we can ask him the question that you guys want to know. For all you guys from the States or from the UK or from anywhere in the world, and you are in English speaking,
you're in English
speaking.
Mark Ursa is shout out Champ Nonito at Mom Rachel. Di kompleto ang araw ko pag hindi ako nakapanood sa live nyo, Champ. Pinagpaliban. Stop na ko talaga work ko para makapanood kasi very Didn't I say that?
Oh, you said panood.
Makapanood.
Yan.
Kasi very entertaining po kayo. God bless po.
Mark, maraming salamat po, Mark Orses, sa inyong pag-support sa channel ko at we will always make it fun, no? At saka yun lang, is importante na masaya tayo araw-araw.
Zealand.
Ryan Tabaoda. Mabuhay Idol Nonito Jr. Pa-shout out from New Zealand. All right, a Kiwi. We have a Kiwi in here from the Philippines, of course.
Is that what they're called?
They call them, New Zealand Kiwi.
We can make the screen bigger.
Yes.
Oh, there.
Shout out Ryan, Ryan. Shout out sa inyo.
Jeez, you guys type so fast.
Yeah. Yan. Jip, hooray! Shout out, Panzer, Champ. Can you guess KSI or Vidal Riley since you know each other? Maybe. I gotta ask those guys. You know, those guys are like superstars in this YouTube world. So I'm still a baby when it comes down to
but if they're in the
world.
boxing world, boxing gym, then we can get them. They were training in the same gym.
KSI did.
KSI did, yeah.
Yes.
sa biggest. So, I mean, wish we had YouTube then, pero wala. So, yeah.
Never too late. Francis de los Reyes Villalon. Ma'am Rachel, as manager po ng ating nag-iisang Filipino Flash, payag po ba kayo sa mga kondisyon ni Kong TV para matuloy na po ang fight? Lahat po, okay na po ako pero may demands din po ako.
Yes, guys.
Abangan niyo po yun. Go! Champ, shout out ako sa Team Coast Guard K9 Southern Mindanao, Jinsan City. God bless. Shout out sa inyo din ha. I think wasn't what's his name? Was there? I don't know.
Sino?
But yeah, to you guys out there, shout out to you guys. Sa inyo din tanan, shout out kayo pag-amping mo.
Look who's awake.
John Wax! What's up, brother? Filipino Flash, Filipino Plus, watching from Milan, Italy. Good day, Ma'am Rachel and Cham. Ciao.
And
Grazie,
then,
grazie.
Of course, DJ Byron's
DJ
here.
Byron, Music and Topic TV. Shout out to the beautiful couple. Cheers.
He's probably at the gym na naman.
Oo, nandun na naman sa gym yan.
Did
Nag-gym
you
yan
count
palagi.
yung push-ups niya?
Oo. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. So, yun po. Yun nga, pag may itatanong kayo for Paul Butler, specifically for Paul Butler yung question natin dito. So, pag may tanong po kayo for Paul Butler, mamaya sa inyo, itatanong nyo po, ilagay nyo po dito at itatanong ko mamaya sa guest namin na si Paul Butler.
Yeah.
Yan.
What? I lost it again. Sorry.
Yes.
I don't know where it went. You guys type so fast.
Vancouver. Sweet boy, cheers to you, brother. Ingat kayo dyan. I know na kayo sa Canada, parang nag-close kayo dun, di ba? So, ingat kayo dyan. Ice, yun nun.
Ha!
Shout out.
Wala ka ba balak?
Wala ka ba balak tumakbo ng politika, idol? Wala po akong balak na tumakbo ng politics kasi ang gusto kong may tulong lang sa atin ay inspiration at motivation at experience ko po na mai-share sa inyo dito. Yun lang po ang balak ko ay makatulong ako sa isa't isa na mapagaling pa natin yung katawan at ang isip at saka spiritual natin na maging masaya tayo sa lahat.
Okay, guys, we have to talk about Paul.
All right, let's go talk about Paul Butler. Ano ba yung who wants to come up and sino bang gustong umakyat dito at magtatanong sa amin kung ano yung question na itatanong natin kay Paul Butler? EJTV, shout out to you, bro.
Okay, I'm gonna give you guys yung StreamYard, pero you guys it has to be about Paul Butler, okay? Or I'm gonna kick you out.
Uy, huwag niyong pagalitin yan si Madam kasi she's very,
Who is Paul Butler? Why is Paul Butler? Sorry, I had to think.
Yes.
Yan. Okay.
Who is Paul Butler? Marky Olano. Paul Butler po ay isang boksingero ng England na makakalaban ng Pilipinong boksingero champion natin na si John Riel Casimero po. Ito po yung laban nila na nagaganap sa first bid. It happened sa first bid at for the WBO at binili ng Pro Bellum. Sila po yung may karapatan na mag-promote sa laban ni na Butler at Casimero po for the WBO title.
Maya ba niya?
Pakitanong ni Butler, idol, kung maya ba niya patumbahin si Casimero.
What's the question?
I think siguro if he can KO Casimero.
Okay.
Yun ba yun? Pasensya na kasi Medyo
Shortcut
Bisaya
ka.
kasi ako, eh. Nauubusan ako ng Tagalog. Hindi naman nagno-nosebleed but nauubusan na talaga ako ng Tagalog. Itatanong ko po 'yon na kung siguro na makaya niya si Casimiro. 'Yun na lang po itatanong ko. Joy De Gia, good AM, champ and Madam Rachel. Pilitin niyo ng iset ang laban nga angas ng ungas na puro kayabangan sa katawan para magkaalaman na talaga.
Mm.
May mandatory po kaming dalawa at pagkatapos nun kung manalo siya at manalo ako, may posibilidad po na maitutuloy yung laban or yung contract or yung usapan for a unification. But for now, siguro may posibilidad po yun for next year. Former world champion ba si Butler? Yes po, sweet boy. Former IBF ba yun? IBF world champion po in 2014 si Paul Butler. So hindi lang po ito ay ka ano-ano lang, magaling din po ito. May kaya din po ito at hindi dapat ma-underestimate po. Boss, kinsa nay promoter ni Tata? Wa man say promoter ron. Kay wala naman si TGB o wala naman po si MP, so wala say promoter ron. Ang mag-promote sa laban ay Pro Bellum. So ang tanong ni Ralph Javier kung sino yung promoter ni Tata, sabi ko, wala na siya promoter ngayon kasi si MP naman hindi na promote sa kanya at saka yung
Promote
TGB
yung fight.
hindi hindi nagpo-promote din sa kanya. Pero yung Pro Bellum ay nagpo-promote sa laban
Kasi they won
kasi
the bid.
sila yung nanalo sa first bid. Pero hindi po niya promoter yung Pro Bellum.
I don't know what this one.
Sir Dol, manager, kailan po sampa nyo sa ring? Thank you. God bless to both of you. Nerby Centenio, ang plano po ay December 11 po at ang makakalaban ko ay yung mandatory Pilipino din po nang galing ng Jensan, si Raymart Gabalio, isa pong what's his title?
Sino?
Interim, no?
Right, yes.
Yeah, siya po yung interim
He won it
WBC champion against yung Puerto Rican na si Emmanuel Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Yan. Champ, what do you think of the fight Casimir versus Butler? I think it's a good fight, you know. Ang depende lang yan talaga kay Tata is if he's prepared at hindi ang lahat ng focus sa losing weight, di ba? Because I know na may problema in the past na may problema siya sa mga yung focus niya talaga is for the weight. Si Butler naman ay former world champion at magaling din, may kaya din. So I think maging competitive ito sa laban it's a must watch po itong laban na to. Why the cut is too budget ang baba? Kasi po magpapasalamat lang po tayo na binili nila kasi pag walang bumili walang laban, di ba?
No, mas baba yung bid. If nobody,
kasi yun po kasi kaya nga magpapasalamat po tayo kasi kung hindi binili ng Pro Bellum at hindi na walang nagbid, ang mangyayari doon ay ipababa pa yung yung minimum. So, yun po, kung walang magbi-bid, for instance, 100 ang bid, no? At saka walang nagbid, bababa yun ng siguro 75. And then pag wala pa rin magbid, bababa yun ng 50,000. Pag wala pa rin nagbid, mababa yun ng 25,000. So, kaya nga, let's just be thankful na binili ng Pro Bellum ng minimum of 100 over 100 at 100,000. Hi, Champ and Rachel. Here is my question. Ano yung advantage na meron si Paul Butler against John Real Casimero?
Well, we're not gonna ask him that, or we could ask him that question.
We could ask him that question.
Yeah. So what's the
we'll put that question. But I'll answer that question. I think that the advantage of Paul Butler is he's well prepared, and there is no time lag of his preparation because he'll be there ahead of time in the fight venue. So hindi na nila kailangan
Adjust.
mag-adjust.
What earned him the right to be the manager challenger to Casemiro's title? Yung rankings niya.
Siya po yung number 1 ranking sa WBO at nabigyan po siya ng WBO the mandatory title na makalaban si Casemiro.
Champ, hindi mananalo si Butler pa sa akin. Okay.
Of course. Yun po ay may iba-iba po tayong mga opinion, no? At that's very respectful sa feeling mo at that's good. That's good na binigyan mo ng support si Casemiro. Of course, malakas din si Casemiro but of course din sa loob ng ring iba rin niya. Iba rin yung mga galaw-galaw ng mga boksingero kahit iba yung for instance, no, yung laban ko, underdog po ako doon at karamihan ng mga nagsasabi matatalo ako kay Ubali, matatalo daw ako kasi mas magaling si Ubali. But then of course, iniba ko yung style at nung pumasok ko ng ring, iba yung outcome. Ako yung nanalo. So, anything can happen. Same thing nga yung sa laban ni na Manny at ni Ugas. Feel ko na mananalo si Manny doon. And of course, there's a lot of nangyari in terms of injuries and mga ganon-ganon. But then, the result is the result na hindi ko na-expect.
Ma'am Rachel, pansinin
mo
mo
naman
naman
ako.
ako.
In love na po ako sa inyo. There you go.
Oh.
Oh. Yung flying kiss. Huh?
Yung 5 kiss.
Yeah.
Yan. Sorry, you guys are typing so fast. And then you guys are...
Tagalog pa naman.
Yeah.
Oo, nalilito na to.
Yeah, I'm getting cross-eyed now.
Yun po. So, please keep asking the question kasi ang ating itatanong mamaya for Paul Butler is a question is either with Casemiro or ano yung kondisyon niya, ano yung plano niya, ano yung mga ganun-ganun po. Tanong niyo lang po. At of course, we're here to chit-chat naman pa rin. May chit-chat. Champ, pag nanalo si Butler tapos nanalo ka, madali na kaya kayo magtapat for sure same promoter. Opo, totoo po 'yun. I think na yan ay mabilis na may gagawa ng promoter kasi may ano po sila, may co-promotion at relationship sa promotion at yun po. I believe na it's a very easy fight to make because we're all in the same promotion. Champ, patanong, kay Butler wala sa takbuhan. Ang nakita ko kay Butler, fighter din po itong si Butler. So, I think knockoutan yung ano dito, yung ano ng laban na ito kasi malakas si Tata at saka pumapasok din tong si Butler. Depende lang kung may hangin at may insyado si Tata na walang problema sa stamina, yun lang po. Believe na mas malakas si Tata. But then hindi natin i-underestimate kasi magaling din si Butler. Cheryl, how would you prefer the fight against Casemiro? Are you intimidated by the fighting style of Casemiro? What is the advantage in fighting Casemiro? I actually I feel na his style is made for mine because para akong sharpshooter eh. Pag nakikita ko yung style niya kasi malakas nga siya pero may lag po yung may bagal po yung suntok niya. So pag nakikita ko yun, alam mo naman kaya nga sabi nila flash kasi nakikita ko yun at itatapon ko yun na pinakamabilis. And of course, I'm not underestimating him, no? I think na mas maganda yung laban na yun. And of course, kailangan namin na manalo sa fight namin.
Yeah.
Yon. Gian, champ, may possibility po ba na sabay ang laban nyo ni Casemiro as isang card sa next fight nyo? Yung dalawa. What?
The question Cheryl asked was for Paul Butler, hindi ka.
Oh. Akala ko ako eh. na ano ko eh. O sige,
Ulit na
i-ano ko
naman.
muna, iulit mo
Sandali.
yun, pero i-ano ko mo to si Gian.
Okay.
Wala pong chance yun, kasi ibang promotion yung iba-iba yung promotion kasi sa akin TGB yung magpo-promote sa laban at saka sa kay Casamero ay Pro Bellum. So going back to the question, Cheryl's question, hindi pala kayong na-excite ako dun eh.
Sana.
Ewan ko. I-type mo uli.
Dito.
Ay, dera. Yan.
Ayan.
Okay.
Okay.
How would you prefer the fight against Casamero? Are you intimidated by the fighting style?
It's for Paul.
Okay, yeah. Kasi ito yung tatanong ko kay Paul, no? That's a very good question. Yeah. I'm not gonna answer that. I'm gonna let him answer that. But I will write that down. Itatanong ko yan kay, mamaya. Hindi pala ako yun eh. Kasi nasabi ko you eh. Si you. Then nabasa ko lang. But that was for Paul Butler. Thank you, Cheryl.
Oh my goodness.
Yan.
So you said you told Gian.
Yes, I told you yan. That's
Okay,
fine.
there's Gian, right? No, ano to? This is new.
May napanood po kasi ako vid kanina, may chance daw. Sino po yun? Is that fake news or
They haven't told us anything
right
about.
now actually wala pa hindi pa naman na
I think they would have told us if it
na
was gonna
sinabi
be Dubai.
nila, wala pa silang sinabi sa akin. Although lalaban sila ng ibang promotion, may posibilidad din kasi ganun nga, they are connected naman, no? Yung promoter ko at promoter na TGB ay may connection. So there's a possibility of that. So yun po ay possibility po yun, Gian. Considering the purse 25% of 105K, is there possibility that Butler turned down the fight? What will happen?
Then he'll lose his mandatory position. At he just signed with Pro Bellum. I
Yes.
don't think if he didn't I think if he turned down the fight, Pro Bellum wouldn't
Sign him.
At
Wala po siyang choice doon pag if he wants the title, kahit maliit 'yun, 'di ba? Pag chance na po 'yun at dapat labanin mo 'yun. Kasi pag hindi mo labanin 'yun at saka yung mandatory, mawawala yung mandatory title mo doon.
Yeah. You guys type so fast.
Yes.
And you know what's the worst part is because it highlights it, so then I can't read him comment.
See. It's gonna be exciting, no? Nerve. Yan ba yung Butler na nakalaban ni Milan Milendo? Yan ba yun? Yun nga eh. Pag Butler, yun nga. Galing ng i-check ko muna. Ikaw na yung mag-check. Yan. Yan po. May mga answer po tayo dito, no?
Parang wala.
Wala po. Wala ang nasabi dito with Milan Milendo. Kasi si Milan naman is 112. Butler is teka lang. Euro World Box. Wala pong nasabi na lumaban sila. But titingnan ko yung record nila kung meron ba silang or lumaban ba sila.
I didn't see when I looked at his record, he didn't have any Asian.
Filipino?
No, like not even yung Asian talaga.
Really?
Yeah, kasi like most of his fights are from yung sa UK.
Yeah. Oh, I don't think he's ever fought away from the UK, no? Or
See?
Parang wala ata, Nerve. Wala ata. So,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Most of his fighters are from around there.
In the UK. Oo. Yun po. Again, itatanong niyo po, is it gonna be exciting kasi may chance po tayo na ma-interview. Although, iba yung salita nila na English, you know. Ano ba yun? Hello, I'm Paul Butler. I want to ganun yung mga ganun yung mga sorry.
What's wrong with you?
Na-excite ako dun.
Yeah.
All right. Sweet boy, tanong kay Butler. What what he thinks fighting outside the country yung nga baka sa Dubai. Malapit lang naman yung Dubai sa the UK. So I don't think na hindi ganong malaki yung time difference nila. At saka palatis lang nagvi-visit ng Dubai eh, yung mga UK, yung mga European guys or tao ng galing ng Europe na paratis lang pumupunta ng Dubai. What do we have?
I don't
What
know.
do we
Everyone's
have?
you guys just yung fight ni Butler. I don't want to hear anything else.
That one, but will Butler, huh? Will Butler demand to do VADA against Casemiro too? What do you think, manager? Hindi namin alam kasi wala po kami doon.
We can ask him.
We can ask him bukas. Actually, that's a good question. We will ask that. That's a really good question, Anthony. We will ask that for Butler to mamaya.
D'Artagnan. You guys, you're saying stuff about other things eh.
Butler po. Si Butler. Butler ang usapan natin dito at para maibibigay ko yung lahat ng mga question nyo na itatanong nyo dito, mabibigay natin, maitatanong natin kay Butler kung anong gusto niyo.
So freelance na si Tata, it means pag natalo siya ni Butler, medyo hihina na opportunity niya. Hindi ko alam.
Ano ba yun? No comments.
At hindi ko alam talaga.
At hindi ko alam. Yun lang po. Pag tutunan talaga yun, if he's a freelance, kung freelance siya, at wala siyang promoter, at natalo siya ni Butler, yung opportunity niya po, totoo po yun, ay mawawala yung maapektuhan yung opportunity niya po. At saka yung fees at first bid niya ay mababa rin ang i-offer sa kanya.
Yeah. Pero we don't know because I'm not asking for yung contracts ni MP or whatever, whoever he's dealing with. Wala.
Yes.
To Paul Butler, two of your biggest fights against Rodriguez and Tete, you came up short. What do you do differently to win the situation? Good question.
That's a great question, Carlo. Great question. Can't you just, hindi ba ma-copy?
No.
Oh.
It's on the screen.
Okay. Yun nasa gilid yun eh.
Hindi.
Are you
You
sure?
could only hide or show.
Okay, but it's a very good question. It's a very, very good question. For a Butler. It's a really good question.
Yan.
Siya, pakitanong kay Butler kung anong secret weapon niya para kay Casemiro. I think that's a good question.
Even though I think if it's a secret weapon, it's gonna be a secret.
Secret. Baka sasabihin niya. Pagtanong ko sa kanya, baka sasabihin niya, secret.
Yeah.
Yun nga, I think it's a great I believe na they're gonna plan out kasi may time sila at alam nila na sino yung makakalaban nila because sila yung nag-demand for the mandatory, so pinaplano po nila yun. You both look so young. Thank you. Ice Skin Penthouse.
Ice Skin Penthouse in Beverly Hills.
In Beverly Hills.
Yan.
Kung gusto mong maging pogi or maging maganda, punta po kayo sa Ice Skin Penthouse sa Beverly Hills.
Yeah.
Yun na po. Parang commercial yun ah. Imong channel. Kini channel na ako ni Jimmy Espiho. This is my channel. Morning channel na ako. Beyond the Ring with Nonito and Rachel. Kung sultian niyo mga amigo nimo mga kuan, shout out diri Carmen Bohol. Ay, Carmen. Si Kuan akong uncle na din na taga Carmen. So ingna sila nga hello sa inyo din ha og patun-in sa sunod pasulti sila nga mag subscribe po dinhi para madaghan ta ba. Thank you, Jemmy. Thank you.
Ano to?
Jump, pabigas naman or ayuda parang si Casimiro. Actually, nagbili po ako ng maraming bahay, Gillian. May binili po ako maraming bahay nung nangingilangan ng
Oh,
bahay sa at saka mayroon pa rin na kaming programa na naggawa kami ng 100 houses at saka paakyatin pa rin namin yung pagbi-build namin ng more houses po. Yun po ay kailangan sa mga tao na nawawala ng bahay sa mga natural disasters.
Merong hihi pa.
Hihi. Oo.
Even that.
Champ, no question here, but I hope you fight Casimiro and humble that Mayweather wanna be. You're the face of Filipino boxing. Now he is chasing your legacy and he's scared to fight you. Well, we all have our opinion, Junior. I appreciate your love, man. We have a mandatory, so that's all we need to do is get past the mandatory and win the fight, and then we can make that fight happen.
Yeah.
Idol, nakasubscribe na ako, Dol. Pa-shout out na lang, Malay Balay City, Bukidnon. Ay, di na sa Malay Balay. Shout out ko sa inyo din ha. Sana po healthy kayo. Jerome, shout out sa inyo diyan at saka lahat ng mga tao diyan sa Malay Balay City. Sana po ay healthy po kayo. Shout out. 'Yun.
Oh,
that prediction one too is pretty good.
okay.
To Butler, to think that Casimiro is to Butler, do you think that Casimiro is using drugs? I think that's a good question that we can ask because it's been implied out there and there's been mention when he was talking about that kind of stuff. So Troy Montes.
He's asking for your prediction. You said no.
Ano yung prediction ko?
Did you? Okay.
Yeah. Champ Tuner, any prediction about Casemiro versus Butler? Ang prediction ko po ay kung si Tata ay malakas, may posibilidad na early rounds. But then pag hindi niya makuha ng early rounds, baka hindi niya wala yung kondisyon niya ay hindi 100%, then sa later round ay doon po ay mas magaling or magti-take over si Butler, but only kung hindi siya wala po pag mahina yung kondisyon niya.
Ayan. Okay.
Shout out din na sa inyo sa Bohol og ignain nyo mga silingan.
Oh my gosh, it's so hard to read this. You guys are...
Oo, salamat kayo sa inyo din na sa Bohol mga sano. All right.
Yes, you really can't underestimate anyone, no?
First time ni Butler makalaban ng Pinoy. Butler got his second loss to Zulani Tete, but this is not to underestimate Butler. He was once a champion. Of course, Rano, tama po 'yun. Hindi po pwede yung may underestimate yung mga kalaban kasi iba-iba yung style, no? Yung iba-iba yung estilo ng mga kalaban. For instance, natalo ni Casimiro si Rigondeaux. Natalo ako ni Rigondeaux. That's instance. Then natalo natalo si Tata kay Metalani. Na-stop ko si Metalani, di ba? So hindi talaga na may underestimate kahit na natalo yung isang boxer. Pagka sa loob ng ring, iba talaga po. Hey champ, big fan here. Also a boxing coach. So what is your training schedule and routine during camp? Good luck. Terry, what I do at the camp is I train hard but then I rest the same amount. We go all out all the time. One thing that I go in the gym is I'm training like I'm fighting. I'm training like I'm fighting, meaning that 12 rounds, if I'm going 12 rounds, I got to go all out in every day that I'm there or every time that I'm there. Usually Monday I'm there 100%, but if I go in on Tuesday and go 100%, I'll probably can go only 80%. So I'll probably rest if I want to go 100%, and I'll go back on Wednesday. I'll do some other stuff on Tuesday though, like running and sprinting and all of that stuff. But boxing wise, I gotta get off of it. So we do a lot of Monday, Wednesday, Friday training, and then Tuesdays and Thursdays are strength and conditioning and sprints.
This is a good question. I already wrote it down now.
My question for Paul Butler is, what does the fight mean to you? Is this the road to undisputed? Will you face your stablemate champ Nonito if ever you or he wins? That's a good question. That's a very, very good question.
Yeah.
Yes, and I'll definitely answer that question. Or ask that question.
How are you gonna answer?
I will ask the question.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Fino?
Suntok Pilipinas. Welcome again, Brad, for being here, brother. Always supporting. Thank you.
Champ, what?
What?
I don't know. It goes so fast.
Gagunin mo nga. Gagunin. Hinto yan. See? Yan. Yan. See that?
Anong score po? Bucks versus you. Ewan ko. We're here live
Anong
with
score?
you.
Hindi ko alam eh. Wala akong TV. So that's what we are planning to do here.
Idol, but no, sino ang what's this one? Ay,
Magandang gabi.
Ay,
Which one was that one? Which one were you trying to ask? Champ, di ba nakakahabala itong paggawa ng YouTube sa training mo kasi lahat ng training mo focus talaga baka makadistract ito pag YouTuber, pag YouTube. Hindi naman po kasi interview lang man talaga yung ginagawa namin. Hindi naman kami na lumalabas at naglalabas ng mga content or nagre-record ng mga content. So, okay lang po dito ganito lang yung ano namin at nakatulog pa rin ako ng maayos. Nakakain ng maayos. So, kung may gagawin man ako, hindi po siya naka-interrupt sa training ko po. Question. Ano pa ang maitatanong nyo kay Paul Butler? Angel Lianto. Champ, naka-subscribe po ako sa inyo. Pa-shoutout naman po from Montalban, Rizal. Salute po sa inyo. Excited po ako sa rematch yun ni Inoue. Angel, maraming salamat po. Maraming salamat po sa pag-subscribe at pagsusuporta sa amin dito. And shoutout po sa inyo dyan sa Montalban, Rizal. At hopefully po ay healthy po kayo and safe.
What? Is that in Visayan?
Yes. Dol, dayon na inyong away ni Kong TV, please. Kung tubag, basta Bisaya ga. Tol, kanang mauna lagi, we are planning katong mga demands niya mong i-answer na ron kuhon sooner or later it's gonna get messy with Kong TV. Maganda kayo.
Masaya na ko na shout out na ko ni Idol Champ with Flying Kiss kay Ma'am Rachel. I'm ready to die.
Wag naman.
Again.
Wag naman.
Champ, sa style po. Here.
Champ, sa style po ni Butler, anong mas advisable na gamitin pangontra sa style weapon para matalo? Solid basher. Si Solid Basher pala to, si Kuya Ryan to eh.
What's the question? Or merong question?
Style po sa Butler, anong mas advisable na gamitin? Actually,
what's the question for you?
Sa akin ba 'to, Rhines? Kung si Butler yung makakalaban ko? Kung si Butler makakalaban ko, ang gagawin ko ay gagamitin ko yung jab parati at, lateral movement na iikot-ikutan ko kasi pumapasok din 'yan, eh, at, nakikita yung suntok niya. 'Pag sumusuntok siya 'pag tinatapon niya yung suntok niya, nakikita mo yung opening. So, yun po ay oportunidad for my power punch. Pero 'pag kalaban niya si Tata, ang ano niya is time him lang, timing. Kasi 'pag suntok ng suntok si Tata at, mataas yung kamay ni Butler baka mapapagod siya dun. So, depende lang anong gusto nila dun, anong style nila, game plan po nila. Mark Torres, what is the reaction of Butler about the first bid? We will ask that tomorrow. Yes, we can ask that tomorrow. I think that he's okay with the first bid. Wala naman talagang sinabi, eh. Usually 'pag, may complaint sila napailabas yun sa mga, internet.
Well, I think it would go to say, no, yung first bid, Probellum won yung first bid at today he announced he signed with Probellum. So
Yeah, I
para
think
sa
he's
akin
happy.
lang, I think he's happy.
Yeah, I think he's
Yun
happy
lang.
na nabigyan siya ng pagkakataon again na magiging world champion by giving that chance, 'no? By giving a chance to fight for a title.
Mhm.
Always watching Idol Nonito, pa-shoutout naman dire sa Davao de Oro at, shoutout Leo sa inyo din sa Davao de Oro. Ay natunta nga maayo mo inyong panglawas, healthy mo ug safe mo din ha. Enjoy po at, God bless.
Yan. Wala na.
Wala na ba?
Sabi magaling sa heavyweight na yun. That is not about Butler. Ayan. I was gonna show you that one earlier.
Champ, jogging din ba ang cardio mo? Ah, hindi po ang pang-cardio po sa amin is yung strength and conditioning, yung mga mabilisan na galaw, yung mga sprints, yung mga, basta lahat yung mga pabilisan na galaw ay yun ang pang-cardio ko po. Kasi hindi tayo magiging, kasi yung 'pag nasa loob ang laban hindi niyo magagamit yung pang-jogging-jogging lang, eh. Kailangan mo talaga na tumakbo ng mabilis kasi ganun yung galaw mo sa loob ng ring. So that's what we do.
Yeah.
Champ and Ma'am Rachel, pa-shout out naman po. Mother ko, Ninita Lim, po name niya. Suntok, Pilipinas. Mama Ninita Lim, sana po healthy po kayo diyan. God bless po at stay safe po. Shout out po from the Donaires. Yan. Na-record mo ba 'yon? Suntok, Pilipinas.
Yan.
Well, we will ask Butler mamaya kung ano yung answer niya sa mga question niyo po.
Okay, you guys have 12 minutes. Race up to the StreamYard and we'll answer your question. Please, when you come up, it doesn't have to be a long intro or, gonna ask
Tanong
you
niyo
a
lang, tanongin
question.
niyo lang po.
Hi, ask you a question, where you're from, or hi, name, where you're from, question, and then we'll go through it super fast, ha?
Sige, akyat na
Kasi
po
we
kayo.
have to go. Well, they can't
Now.
akyat if I don't post it.
Yes, akyat na po kayo at tanong niyo po.
Yan, go.
Tanong niyo po ang mga question niyo for Butler mamaya. Pururum,
Ano to?
Champ, pabagsakin mo nga yang si
Yan,
Panyak ng
syokra nga.
mawala ang sobrang angas. Basagin mo bibig para mawala ang angas. Champ, pabagsakin mo. Siguro next year, we will have the opportunity na makalaban kami. But for now, hindi ko na po yung iniisip. Shukrama TV, welcome po. At tanong niyo po ang gusto niyo itatanong kay Butler.
We got $1.
Woohoo!
Thank you.
Jump, pwedeng Butler, ito kasi interesting question because may nababalitaan ako or nababasa ako na maybe Naoya Inoue would go up to super bantamweight. So, if ever na manalo si Casimero or si Butler on that fight, well, if manalo si Butler, then you have that chance to para mapadali yung yung unification with the WBO and the WBC. Tama po ba?
Depende na po yun kasi negotiation at wait, shout out to Teodorico, no? Teodorico, for your generosity. Salamat po. Yun nga po ay may chance po na mangyayari yun, no? For now, we are just focused lang sa kalaban namin yung mga mandatory. And then siguro pag manalo kaming dalawa, then yun po ay may chance din na ma-unify yung munang laban na kami at saka Casimiro. Kung sino man yung manalo, si Butler, Casimiro, or Casimiro ako, si Butler, or yun nga. At saka yung kay Inoue naman po ay mabilis naman talaga yun kasi may magaling yung relasyon namin at yun nga,
Okay.
ang mga plano po namin ay ano yung lahat ng mga belt po.
So, Champ, is it safe to say that Naoya Inoue will never leave the bantamweight division up until ma-unify niya or magkalaban kayong dalawa? Because sinabi mo na you are in a good relationship naman, and then if mag-ayos kayo ng fight would be easy for you both, di ba? Kasi you respect each other, and then you really want that fight, you really want that rematch.
Opo. Hindi pwede pa rin na umakyat siya laban ng belt at saka bababa ng ano at saka may choice po siya doon kung ano yung belt na kukunin niya or i-let go. So either kung manalo siya pag akyat niya, then kung gusto niya magiging 122, then ipababa niya yung mga belt, i-let go niya yung belt ng bantamweight. But for now siguro gusto niyang makalaban kami kasi gusto namin yung dalawa eh. So yan.
Ayun, thank you very much, Champ.
Salamat po.
Last question. Since nababanggit mo minsan or recently you've been into self improvement, diba, self development. Can you give your top books to read when it comes to self development for the fans lang dito, because I really believe that that
Opo.
Filipino really need that right now in terms of this, di ba, yung pandemic and then all the stuff that's going on. Maybe you can help with that. Hindi
Sige
man
po.
ikaw.
Sige po. First, I wanna say thank you again, Teodorico Perez. Shout out po.
Doing a dance. We should do something.
Shout out po sa inyo sa kindness niyo po at pagsusuporta sa amin dito. Teodorico, kayo na po. You are the man. Shout out sa inyo dyan sa Melbourne, Australia. Maraming salamat po. And yun po ang question niyo po ay ang ang unang books ko na talagang ipaano sa inyo ay The Power of Habits. Kasi lahat naman ng iniisip natin, lahat ng ginagalaw natin comes from the power of habits. That means sanayan natin yun, nasanay na tayo doon. Lahat ng iniisip natin, lahat ng ginagalaw natin, lahat ng ginagawa natin is from the power of habits. At pag maintindihan natin yung the power of habits, doon po malalaman natin kung ano yung bad habits and good habits natin at ano yung kailangan natin ma-erase. Bri Milan, maraming salamat sa lahat po ng mga kindness nyo. Bri Milan, salamat po for being so kind. At saka again, remind you guys na lahat ng mga donation dito at lahat ng mga viewers dito at lahat ng makukuha ko dito sa YouTube ay ibibigay ko po sa nangangailangan sa Pilipinas po. So yun po, Bri Milan, maraming salamat po. And again, nakita ko dito si Morena Cebuana, always a big supporter of us. And yun po. And again, going back into the Power of Habit is one of my favorite books. At saka yung Mindset by Carol Dweck. Mindset po ay
I think I have that one, Champ.
Yeah, isang magaling po na book yan. Mindset. Kasi natutulungan natin yung sarili natin how you already know. So since you already know that one, ito po ang pinaka-paborito ko. written by Jocko Willings, isang Marine, is extreme ownership. Meaning that lahat ng ginagawa natin, wala tayong mai-blame. Wala kasi ginawa natin lahat. Lahat ng iniisip natin, lahat ng action na ginawa natin, galing po sa atin 'yon. That's a very powerful book for me.
Yeah.
Yun. So that's all, champ. Thank you for allowing me here, and hope
You're
na
welcome. That was a
more
great
more
question.
more power sa power couples,
Thank you
and
po.
hopefully for hoping na we will see the fight against Casemiro Inoue probably next year. I'm waiting for that.
Yes, yes.
We want to
Thank
see that. Thank you,
yes,
Yun
thank
Lang
you,
Champ.
Shokrama. Thank you so
Have
much.
a good
Thank
Thank
night.
you
you.
sa
Have a
mga
good
gandang
night. Have a good
question.
night.
Good
Thank you.
night. Winter.
Winter, ikaw na, Winter.
Idol, posible din po ba maging mandatory challenger mo din po sa susunod po si Paul Butler?
Hindi po kasi iba yung belt nila, iba yung sanctioning. Kasi sa akin WBC, sa kanila WBO. Pag nasa WBC siya, may chance po na magiging mandatory siya. Pero sa kabilang belt po sila doon, kung manalo siya doon o kung sino mang manalo doon, kung gusto silang makalaban ako, may negotiation process po 'yon.
Salamat
So,
po, Champ.
thank you.
May isa pa po akong tanong, Champ.
Sige, Winter.
Ilan taon ka po nung nag-amateur po, Champ?
10 years old. Nag-umpisa ako ng amateur, 10 years old po. Ilang
Salamat
taon ka
po,
na,
Champ.
Winter?
Po.
Ilang taon ka na?
Salamat po.
Ha? Okay. Sige, Winter. All right.
Who's next? Suntok,
Suntok,
Pilipinas.
Pilipinas. Welcome to the stage. Yan, si Suntok.
Good
Palaging
evening po
nakikita
dyan sa
natin yan
inyo,
dito.
ma'am. Good evening po dyan, Champ and Ma'am Rachel. Tanong ko lang, sir, pagka kunyari pong biglang nanalo kunyari si Butler, mas okay po ba kayong kalabanin si Butler bago Naoya Inoue? Possible po ba yun?
Yung plano po namin ay kahit sino dyan, kung sino man yung mauunang sa negotiation, yan po ang magiging makakalaban ko. Wala po talaga akong pili kung sino yung makakalaban ko eh. Basta ang plano ko lang ay makuha ko yung lahat ng mga belts at magiging undisputed champion.
Yun lang po. Thank you po, Champ.
Thank
Ano
you,
po,
Suntok. Thank
salamat din
you.
po kanina kasi na-shoutout niyo po yung mother ko. Lagi ko kasi
Yes.
siyang inaasar dati. Pagka
Yes,
kunyari
yes.
may laban, pag may laban po kayo, ang ina-announce ko naman Ninita kasi 'di ba Nonito po kayo.
Oo, ninita nga eh.
Yung-
Nanonood ko eh. Thank you.
Yung boses ko nung ginagaya ko si Lupe Contreras pagka ina-announce yung pangalan niya Ninita.
Donaire.
Ganun po.
Oo.
Opo, salamat po. Thank you po.
Thank
Sir
you again,
Champ at
Suntok
saka
Pilipinas.
Ma'am Rachel. Thank you po.
Of course.
Thank you.
Yan. Okay. Go.
Alright, hello. Maayong gabi ninyo diha, Champ.
Mayang
Ma'am Rachel.
gabi.
Ako day si Sport Tabay. Actually, I'm the one who actually defending you all those haters that here in the internet. And I don't know if you saw the debate between other vloggers out there. Trying to defend you on those, yung mga debate namin. So, maraming mga haters din na tanggap ko, but it's okay, that's part of the naman eh. Anyway, yep, siguro I think all of the questions I think that you answered already, but I just want to ask you about siguro kumusta ni si Sir Glenn. 'Cause that he was the first Donaire that I saw on TV.
Yes,
in
yes.
boxing, yeah. And I really love the story about Donaire when Darchinyan beat him, and then it got the story that you came out and then you got revenge and then you knock him out, and boom, then we everyone else surprised. I mean, yeah, it's really surprising at that time because no one knows. I mean, you came out and no one knows who are you, but everyone's is really surprised at that time.
Yeah. Maayo naman siya ron, magaling naman yung ano niya at nagtatrabaho lang. Bumalik siya ng boxing at huminto, saka bumalik ng boxing. So, yun na, ngayon ay may 2 o 3 anak na at nagtatrabaho lang siya ron. Mora ginabuhat niya.
Oh, mayo. And also, nakita man ako sa una itong fight ninyo ni Viloria.
Yes,
When you were an amateur.
yes. 17
And,
years old pa ako doon dati.
lagi, kita ko ikaw gumaya, yun yung dunay na yun.
Oo, 106, 106. Oo,
Oh,
maliit ako doon dati. So, thank you for sa imong
oh,
pagsubaybay sa among career. Thank you very much.
oh.
Yeah.
Isa pa yan.
Oh,
Amping mo
wait,
diya, pero
healthy debate, ha? Healthy debate, hindi
Yeah.
high blood.
Yes, exactly.
Yes,
And
yes.
also, I'm also advocating those in the online, like bullying. I saw a lot of younger generation right now who actually imitating or kanang murag mo sundog-sundog sa mga idol nila na kanang mag-angas-angas ba.
Lagi.
That's
Mao
like
lagi na.
okay, pare.
Mao lagi na ang atong problema kay nalahi na atong ugali ba imbes nga magrespeto ta, nalahi na ba kay nanundo gani sa mga Mayweather or McGregor. Ako di ako na kaya kay dili mo guna nga akong personality. Ang akong personality is to respect yun. Nga mura ka naandar ko sa mga kanang bata pa ko ba nga mugalang permi gani. So sa akin lang hindi ko kaya yun mga ganun eh.
Oh, lagi mo na ilisod karon kay what is the perception, what they saw is, I mean, kung say perception mo gud mo na para nila na reality.
Mao lagi na. Even sa lahat ng sinasabi kahit mali o hindi, sa kanila wala na silang pakialam dun eh. Parang kung ano mo yung sasabihin sa mga grupo, yun na ang tama. So, kaya nga hindi ako nag-argue sa mga ganun-ganun eh. Ito naman iba, a-arguein talaga, magdidebate yan, walang problema.
Boy, Bay Area.
Yeah.
Pwede
So,
naman makigdebate basta healthy lang, wala anytime
kaya nga
debate.
respetuhan lang eh,
Yeah,
respetuhan.
that's why like yung whenever we're debating, I have yung notebook ko, di ba?
Yeah.
Like that's like
Oo.
yung date ito, yung evidence
Yeah.
ito. So parang I'm not talking about yung hindi facts at
Yeah.
walang
Yes.
backing.
Sige, salamat kayo Sport Tabay ha sa imong
Sige, salamat.
pagsuporta rin sa
Yes,
sunod na
please
pod.
come back.
Yeah,
Sige,
please come back. Yes.
Salamat
Thank you.
kayo duha.
Felmar June, salamat po. Salamat Champ Tonito, the Filipino Flash Donati. God
Yes.
bless po to you and your family. May question po sa iyo is, what is your prediction to Casemiro's fight? Yung nga ang ano ko Felmar is, I believe na magaling din si Butler, but kung sa lakas talo siya kay Casemiro at ibibigay ko yung early round kay Casemiro kasi depende lang po na condition ba siya or hindi kasi alam ko naman na nahihirapan siya ng weight cut minsan, and that's a very tough thing to do pag sa loob ka ng ring. So the later rounds ibibigay ko kay Butler, but in the early rounds ibibigay ko kay Tata. Salamat din again for your kindness. Thank you. Bri Milan.
He's the one who gave earlier.
Yes. Kumusta
Hey,
po?
hi.
Thank you so much
Kumusta?
for coming up.
Thank
And
you.
then,
Thank you
for-
so much, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you sa generosity niyo at thank you. Thank you
Wala
for
pong
being here.
problema, sir. Good evening po, Ma'am Rachel and Sir Denare. Ask ko lang po, what keeps you going in boxing ba, Sir Nonito?
Ano po?
Ano yung goal mo?
Goal ko po?
Oo.
Ang goal ko
Like,
po ay magiging undisputed po na makuha ko yung lahat ng belt kasi nakuha ko na lahat eh. A multiple division champion, multiple times world champion, fighter of the year, knockout of the year, fight of the year, Mr. Nice Guy Award of the year. So lahat po nakuha ko na po yun, yung mga kagustuhan ko sa mga boxing except becoming undisputed po. So ang pinaplano ko po ay makuha ko yung lahat ng mga belts. At saka dream ko rin yun na matalo si Inoue.
And it's a dream also for the rest of the Filipinos who's supporting you at the same time and the rest of your family. Kasi family package kayo eh, pagka sinuportahan eh. You have your wife, you have your airpods, di ba? And
Yes.
siguro the follow-up question ko rin nito. Sir, sabi kasi ni Sir Manny, he's always passionate in boxing and that what keeps him going sa boxing, no? Si Nonito Donaire ba? Is he passionate or is he obsessed?
That's a very good question. That's a very, very good question.
That's the next question you have to answer.
Oo nga, it's ano kasi nung nag-date kami, nung nag-dating pa kami, tinanong niya sa akin, "Ba't nagbo-boxing ka?" Hindi ko ma-answer 'yun. Kasi parang ginawa ko lang lahat 'yun sa mga parents ko, sa ibang tao, hindi sa akin. And then I realized na mahal ko pala yung boxing at I really love the sport, sabi ko. And then, I came to a point na nagiging successful ako dun and I realized that I love the sport. Now with that, I would say I am very, very passionate with boxing because I love boxing, but it's not always nasa isip ko, no. Sa akin lang is more of I love boxing. Yung pag nagkuwento ako ng boxing parang nandun talaga yung love, nandun talaga yung passion. But when it comes to obsession siguro nung bata pa ako, or sa beginning ng career ko, I would call it obsession. My obsession now is more of paano ko makatulong sa mga Pilipino. Paano ko ma-inspire yung mga Pilipino? Paano ko matutunan nila yung mga natutunan ko dito sa US na magkapantay lang tayo kahit sino man tayo, maputi, maitim, whatever. Tao lang tayo at magaling tayo at mas magaling tayo pag may believe tayo sa sarili. That's one thing that I'm very obsessed about. Kaya nga I made this channel and thankful to the people that helped me out at saka lahat ng mga tao dito nagbibigay ng mga support. That to me is my obsession. Kaya nga araw-araw nandito ako eh. And nagpapasalamat ako and all the things that are gifted to me here, maibibigay ko lahat sa nangangailangan sa Pilipinas.
It's a very nice answer nito na naglilin ka dun to uh, yung obsession mo ngayon is with this platform and also to help other people. And I think obsession is something that has a very powerful force for one who's dreaming of something na mas stronger force siya in a sense. Kumbaga kung may strong force, mayroong stronger force. And that is like the obsession na mas above dun sa priorities mo. Parang
Yes.
nagkakaroon siya ng priorities. And kung yun yung yung way mo sa sports ba na boxing pag while you're inside of the ring, is it still passion or are you possessed na?
I came to the point of understanding, no? I came to a point of growing na kontrolado ko na yung emotion ko doon at nakikita ko na lahat. Wala na yung I guess it's more of a flow of energy na parang alam ko na yung nangyayari, alam ko na yung mangyayari, alam ko na yung parang na-let go. It's a process of letting go. Nawala yung obsession, nawala yung passion. It's just an energy flowing and na parang alam ko na yung nangyayari or alam ko na yung nasa sa sarili ko at parang walang takot, walang excitement, parang lang ako na I'm just in the flow, parang gano'n. Iba yung feeling ko talaga, eh, it's just I feel like I'm just in the flow na hindi naman obsessed, hindi naman galit, hindi naman, excited, basta parang kalma lang and I'm just allowing the energy to flow, parang gano'n at, it's a different feeling. Kasi nung na-elite pa ako talagang, I was very obsessed and then naging world champion ako. Then then I started to become more passionate. But now I feel that there's just a level of understanding, a level of knowing, and a level of ewan ko ba, parang hindi ko ma-explain eh, but just allowing the energy to flow na parang it's part of me, parang ganun. Na walang questions nasa isip ko.
I get it. Doon lang sa kasi naitanong ko siya kung halimbawa kay Naoya Inoue, like if you're like having like a strong obsession or like uh parang possess ka na to beat Naoya Inoue. I was like looking doon sa ano mo sa videos mo na you're kind of like waiting for the right timing or like perfect na 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 movement ni Naoya Inoue to counter, to put your counter left hook. Now, parang ganun yung nakikita ko siya. At least sa perspective ko lang, no. Pero mabibilis kasi yung mga pangyayari. Pero
kasi dati po,
mm,
dati po, I was just more of sugod ng sugod lang, laban ng laban lang. Ngayon po ay iba na po yung nasa isip ko. It's just more strategic, more calm, more majestic in a sense na parang I feel very very parang I'm one with myself. Parang iba yung feeling ko because after I lost with Inoue, parang another person arise in me, and I think it was just another level of ascension. Kung kumbaga masasabi ko. Hindi ko ma-explain, but it's just parang ang feeling ko ay wala yung katakutan, wala yung ka-excited. Eh, ngayon nga sinabi ko na parang alam ko na talagang gagawin ko at it's just a flow na parang hindi na obsessed na matamaan ko siya, parang alam ko na matatamaan ko siya. Parang gano'n po.
mm. Ang ganda lang kasi nung naiisip ko, sabi ko, paano kaya pagka si Sir Nonito kasi ano nakikita ko you're allowing Inoue to fall in the trap hole. Ganon. Parang parang tinitingnan ko paano kaya niya kung i-set up niya ng iba't ibang angles yung mga trap hole na yon. Sabi
Yes.
ko gano'n. Oo. But then again, yun sir, yun po yung maraming salamat po sa time. Sorry, nag-take ako
No,
naman.
no, no, no,
No,
not at all, not
thank
at all.
you,
Brian
Bryce.
Milan, thank you, brother. Thank you sa your generosity and thank you for taking the time and also thank you for supporting me here. So, maraming salamat po again. You're always welcome here.
Yes.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Package deal kayo sir pagka sinuportahan the
Thank you, thank
family,
you.
the entire family.
Yes,
Thank you.
Thank
it's
God
you.
bless
important.
po.
No, it's important.
Yeah.
Sige po, sige po.
Okay po.
Felmar June, if you fight Naoya Inoue again, what changes do you need to do in order to beat him? By the way, it was probably one of the best fight I've seen. Salute. Maraming salamat again, Felmar June, for just supporting in your generosity. Maraming salamat po. Marami po akong i-change when it comes down to fighting Inoue because alam ko na yung movements niya and of course he's improving as well. Sabi nga niya mas magaling pa siya kaysa dati nung nakalaban ko. Nakalaban ko siya. Then ako rin, ganun din po ako na mas magaling pa ako kaysa nakalaban niya sa dating laban. So I think the rematch is gonna be an amazing fight. But marami pong maibibigay ko na changes in terms of head movements, lateral movements, feints, lahat-lahat po na hindi ko nagawa during that time. I'm looking forward for it. So again, thank you again, Felmar June. Salamat po. And ito, Jesse Chris Rosales, VIP TV, shout out to you. Mabuhay Team
Thank
Donaire.
you.
Ito lang muna. Salamat po. Salamat Jesse Chris Rosales, VIP TV. Actually, Rosales po ay distant relative ko galing sa lola ko po na side. So, thank you po. Maraming salamat. Ito po ay si Duray. Duray, welcome to the
Good
stage.
morning, Idol Jump.
Good morning.
From Sir, actually duty ko karon. Gusto lang ta ka kamusta og
Ay,
Paniyo ko pa shoutout sir sa akong papa sir, idol kay Kato sir.
Isa may papa nimo.
Jaime Duray from Davao City.
Nong Jaime Duray, shout out sa inyo din ha. Hinaut unta nga maayo mong panglawas, hinaut unta nga safe mo din ha ug enjoy your life, enjoy your moments, enjoy your time. Kasi that's our choice. At salamat kayo din ha sa inyo ha.
Idol, pwede mo na idol?
Sige.
Nabay dakog chance si Pandak makadaog kay Naoya Inoue.
Maayo si Inoue, kuan kayo kanang mautak at saka kusugpod. So even for me, bisag mag-away mi, murag 50-50 ang among chance sa away namo. So tanawon lang but feel na ako nga mas maayo si Inoue kaysa karon. So I have to go with Inoue in terms of mga prediction with that. Pero naagi chance kanang tao nga naay kusog naagi na chance permi.
Salamat, Idol. Salamat.
Thank you Duray. Duray family, regards sa inyo.
Thank you. Yan.
Yan,
Wala.
Bazinga. Walang sounds. I-ano mo muna si yung kay
We'll bring you back, ha?
ano ko muna sa backstage muna,
Okay.
backstage.
Paki-check yung sound
I-check mo
mo.
lang yung sounds muna.
Okay. Yan.
Ito po ay si
Idol.
Sarmel John Reyes. Hello po. Hello po sa inyo. May
Idol,
itatanong
tanong
po
ko lang,
kayo.
Idol. Sino mas magaling? Ang prime na Rigondox or Inoue?
Ang magaling talaga is si Inoue, magaling talaga si Inoue. Si Rigondeaux lang ay parang ilag ng ilag lang talaga yung at saka
Defensive fighter.
pinakamagaling all overall ang maibibigay ko kay kay Inoue po.
Thank you po, thank you, Idol. Good luck next
Okay,
fight.
salamat sa time nyo.
Thank you.
Sige po, ingat po kayo.
Thank you po. Yan. Okay.
Wow.
Yan. Okay, guys. So, yun lang. Oh, so many people that have fun talking to.
I
Pero
know.
we have...
Okay lang.
Oh,
Okay lang. Sige, magchat-chat muna tayo kasi ano lang to I like chatting with
Okay, sige.
everyone.
Post yung stream nyo din. Wait.
Sige,
Yan.
ipo-post ko. Akyat po kayo.
Ready, set.
Ano tayo? Chat
At
muna
you guys,
tayo.
we're bringing one person up at a time kasi medyo gulo when there's too many people.
Yes.
And then when one person leaves, another one can come in. Ha?
Yes.
Okay, ready, set.
Go!
Go.
Akyat po kayo.
It's like turning the wheel.
Yan na po. Akyat po kayo.
While we're waiting, I saw a comment dito. Pero I'm going through so many different screens right now. And they said, I'm happy you guys started doing this channel kasi I thought you guys were mayabang. Ganon. Talaga, we're introverted. Is that word?
Introverted.
We're
MJ.
introverts.
Ilagay natin si MJ.
We're introverts. So we
Ay, hello po MJ.
Hi, champ!
Hello po. Good morning sa inyo dyan.
Pa-shoutout po sa mga tropa po namin.
Ay, shout out mga tropa. Shout out.
Champ, pwede po bang magtanong, champ?
Sige po.
Sa ginawa nyo pong tulong kay Champ Tata, nag-recognize na po din po siya sa'yo na nag-thank you back na din po ba siya?
Wala naman. Siguro wala na akong kasi ang sabi po nila ay hindi ko kailangan yung tulong mo, ganun. Parang so I'm hands off na sa kanila. At saka pag magtutulong ako sa mga tao, wala po akong ini-expect na thank you po. Ginawa ko lang po na may tulong ako. And of course, he's not the only one na matutulungan ko. Lahat ng mga boksingero sa Pilipinas is nandun po ako sa kanila.
Last question, champ.
Sige po, MJ.
Canelo versus Plant.
Magaling yan. That's a really good fight. I think Canelo is very strong and Plant is very I think sa feeling ko lang siguro si Plant ay ang pinaka-dangerous opponent na makakalaban ni Canelo. Wala po akong mga prediction but I believe na si Plant ay yung pinaka-dangerous makakalaban ni Canelo po.
Pero kasi po yung last interview kay Plant binigyan po ng prediction niya ng mga hanggang round 6 lang daw po niya hanggang round 6 lang daw sa kanya si
Wow. Canelo. Matapang din yun at matibay yung si Canelo akala mo parang truck yun na talagang matibay yun. So but anything can happen. Confidence siya, kumpiyansa doon. So yun na po. We'll just see.
One last thing, champ. Excuse me, Ma'am Rachel,
Opo.
Kung bibigyan po kayo ng chance, champ, na makipag-collab kay Miss Ivana Alawi,
Dahan!
Wag naman, masusuntok na ako dito eh. Kaya ako, matrasaw ka agad eh.
Hindi, pagbibigyan niyo po ba? As
Hindi ko narinig yun. Parang pag sinabi mo yung pangalan, parang nami-mute yung ears ko eh. Yung tanga ko, naririnig eh.
I think po kasi po yung last live niyo po na dumalaw po nag-comment si Miss Ivana na nag-hype po
Baka
siya sa
fake lang
inyo
po
eh.
yun. Baka
At
fake lang po yun.
baka ano din po yun.
Oo.
Fake account din po. Yun lang po.
Oo.
Champ, maraming
Thank you.
salamat, Champ.
Pinagulo mo na yung
Asahan
night
ko
ko
yung
ngayon, yung gabi ko. Pinagulo mo na. Thank you na lang. MJ, babalikan kita.
Sige po.
Maganda ka, MJ.
God bless and keep safe po. Salamat.
Thank you, MJ. Thank you for taking the time.
Let's bring up this one first. Ay, Bob Jammer, wait muna ha. Kasi Bazinga was earlier and then he couldn't turn on yung mic. Pwede
Yan,
na?
okay na ba, Bazinga?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yan, we
Okay.
can hear you na.
Okay, hi Champ Danito, hi Boss Rachel. So I just want to say that I met Champ Danito before. It was in Pinoy Pride versus the World. So it was in Mall of Asia Arena. So it was my first time to watch like a boxing match for the first time Filipino, and I was surprised because I saw Nonito Donaire there. So I was like, I bought the ticket to watch like AJ Bazooka Banal and all these Ala fighters. I was surprised that Donaire was there. So I remember I was like 14 years old.
Wow.
I like shouted like Nonito, Nonito, and man, Champ, you looked back and then you waved at me. That made my day. Because like when I started boxing, like as a fan, I like Manny Pacquiao. Like Pacquiao is like one of the greatest, but one of the ones I followed was you. Like I watched your fight versus Darchinian, and after that, I just kept watching every single one. Like all your fights, fighting Sidrenko when you like broke his nose and all of that. I watched all of that until the latest, the Ubali. That was one of the best, the Ubali fight.
Thank you.
So that's why I really wanted the Casimero fight to pursue.
Yes,
Anyway,
yes.
going back to my question. Okay, so my question for Paul Butler is this. So they say styles make fights. Statistically, on paper, Casimero is like a 66% knockout rate.
Yes.
While you, Paul Butler, you have about like a 45% knockout rate. So I watched some of your videos. You slug it out just like Casimero. So is that what we're gonna expect, that you guys are going to try to knock each other out? The winner will be via knockout, or are you gonna have a different approach, knowing that on paper, your knockout rate is not as great as, let's say, Champ Casimero?
Right. Well, I think that's something that I can ask him mamaya. For him, and alam ko na iba-iba yung style niya. Alam ko na knockout na siya dati. So there's a possibility of that, but that's something na we can ask him, no? Yeah, yun po. At saka for me, I always slug it out, man. So I always like a knockout. Yun yung talagang gusto ko eh, yung
No,
manakot
actually,
yung mga
I remember
kalaban ko.
Vic Darchinian too. You were fighting against him. You were losing in the cards, but ninth round, I think you knocked him out. So
Yes.
when you
Kasi
did that, I
may
was
flu
like, oh
ako
my gosh.
dati. May lagnat ako, flu. I was very sick. I was very sick. Kaya nga,
By the way, like for example, if you have a boxing match the next day, you train so hard at the gym, you're at optimal level already, but then come fight night, you have a flu. Can you still cancel the fight, or is it like you prepared so hard, you just have to go there on like even on a bad day?
well, it's different for the flu. I don't ever think I'm gonna fight again on the flu. But then at that time, wala akong experience.
Okay.
At lumaban ako. So it was the worst. It was the worst experience that I have. I think that was the worst fight that I ever went and fought. So I would say if ever na may flu ako, I will never fight again. Inside the ring.
I get you.
With my flu. Yeah.
Okay, I just have one last question. So let's say there are a lot of people, like I see in the comments, there are a lot of people who look up to you. A lot of people, like, not even like, some are boxing fans, others are just they just want perspective and stuff. So what's your advice for like 3 manifestations like for the day? Like for example, if on people who have like dreams or people who have like ambitions, like I've seen you like grow from like like your story coming from the Philippines, going to the United States, becoming like adjusting to the culture in the US as basically first generation. Like even if you're second gen, it's still kind of hard to adjust in the US, and you were
Yes.
still able to do it, have a successful boxing career. And so, what's your advice? Like 3 words for
Well,
people like with dreams and ambitions.
Well, I have three things for manifestation. 3 words is a different story. For me, in the beginning sa umaga is parang prayers, meditation, prayers of gratitude. Nagpapasalamat ako for being here. Nagpapasalamat ako. And of course, I go with visualization. Nag-visualize
Okay.
ako na nakikita ko yung sarili ko na nagiging undisputed. So yun po ay ano, at saka of course the health of my kids. But for all of that, when it comes down to creation, na gusto mo and attaining is believing
Uh-huh.
in yourself and believing in your future. But hindi po kayo maghihintay, no? Kung gusto niyo mangyari yun, you have to be resourceful. Gagawin mong lahat na makakaya mo na makukuha yun. By doing
Mm-mm.
so, kung for instance, for me now, is gaining more subscribers. No, I'm reaching out
Yeah.
everywhere.
Uh-huh.
Lagi na ako
Yeah,
dito.
you guys are
So
like
you have to
6K
do the work.
from
Hindi lang sa
6K now.
isip, di ba? Kailangan mo
Uh-huh.
gagawin yun in the physical realm. So you have to
Yeah.
give the work. Yun po.
Okay. So that's all my questions. I just want to wish you guys luck in like the YouTube, and congrats again for being like coach of the year, Ma'am Rachel. And like
Thank
just keep it
you.
up. I think it's like new strides, especially now in like 2021. So just keep it going and hope for more success for you guys. And
Thank you
hope to see
po.
the
Thank you.
Casimero Naira fight, also the Naira Inoue. Okay. So thank you again,
Salamat,
everybody.
Thank
salamat,
you.
Bazinga.
Yeah.
Thank
And thank
you.
you for coming
Okay.
back.
Yes,
Yeah,
ingat
yeah,
po.
sige. Okay. Thanks.
Bob
Bob,
Jammer, you're
Bob Jammer,
next.
kayo na po
Salamat.
ayan,
Sir,
ayan.
Sir Champ, di naman gid sa office, pag magtrabaho may, sige miglanto sa imong mga fight ba? Pangpagana bitaw sa trabaho. Lay. Oh, bayo-bayo mo diri
Ayos.
sa office.
Regards
Oban
sa inyo
ako.
din ha, tanan. Regards kayo sa inyo tanan na maayo mong panglawas din ha. Regards mo ha. Be healthy, be strong, at be happy. Mo na itong mahatag na to sa sarili nato, no? So, regards sa inyo din ha. Thank you.
Salamat to kayo man. Mingkuan mi ko. Lan live botong login din mi. Para maka.
Ay, sus, salamat to. Ayaw mo kalimot og subscribe ha og visit every time na dinhi kay daghan mo makatunan sa mong experience din eh. So, salamat kayo.
Salamat. Salamat po kay Champ.
Yes.
Salamat.
Yes. Salamat kay Bob Jammer. Ingat ha, ingat mo. Ayo.
Ayo.
Ayan, si Julius Luna.
Hey, Champ,
Hello
from
po.
Japan.
Yes. Hello. Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa, Champ. May isang tanong lang ako, Champ.
Sige po.
Papayag po ba kayo na si Casimero ang undisputed? Kasi yung nakarang live niya, gusto niya daw siya maging undisputed sa bantamweight eh.
Oh, he has
Papayag
to
po.
go through me. Then kung matalo niya ako, then wala na ako magagawa doon. But it's very hardly unlikely na magagawa niya yun, especially with me and Inoue in his ways. Confidence po ako sa mga ganon. That's why I'm here, and that's my goal, and I will fight for it. I will fight very hard for it. I will fight anyone for it.
Pero Champ, sa inyo ako, Champ, kung maglalabang kayo ni Casimero.
Thank you. Basta nga,
Nakausap na ako
ready.
Champ eh.
Ano po?
Nag-usap na po tayo nakarang week.
Yung nakainom kayo, di ba? Ikaw yung nakainom?
Kung umaga yun, Champ, mga 11 dito ata.
Oo ba?
Nakarang, Champ ako lang. Hindi, company, nagtatrabaho, break time. Pag break time, ang live news, Champ eh. Pati kagabi.
Salamat sa pagpunta nyo dito.
Yung live nyo kagabi, napuyot po ako, alas 3 na ako nakatulog.
It's fault.
Oo nga eh. Kalukuhan lang palagi eh. Ano po?
Yung kay Severano na kausap niyo, champ, yung kay dalawa lang.
Oo,
yung
maganda
health.
yun, maganda yun, maganda yun. Maganda talaga yung ano, yung
Inabot
ikaw
ako.
pala yun. I remember now. Yeah. Oh yes, I remember. So nga, yun nga eh, magandang ano, we're actually planning with Mab about siguro every Saturday or every Friday na health talk with Mab Soberano.
Sige,
Yeah.
champ. Ingat
Oo.
po kayo sana.
Julius, ingat po
Tuloy
kayo
po ba
dyan.
laban nyo na, champ?
Ano po?
Tuloy na po yung laban nyo sa December?
Opo, December 11 po ang makalaban ko ay si mandatory Raymart Gaballo po. Oo. At saka ingat po kayo dyan, Julius.
Ingat
Ingat
po,
po kayo
champ.
dyan.
Salamat
Enjoy.
po.
Thank
Salamat,
you.
Julius. Thank you so much.
Hey, you guys in the group chat, be nice, ha? I'm watching you guys. You're getting mad at each other na naman. Peace lang.
Peace and make love.
I don't know about making love in you.
Okay. Kuya Minso Channel. Hello po.
Salamat sa pagtanggap. Nakakatawa pong tingnan yung aming champion at ang kanyang manager na napakaganda. Salamat. Apo. Matagal na akong fans ng Nonito.
Salamat po.
Taga Palawan po pala ako, champ. Bisaya pod ko, pero gipanganak
Ayun.
na ko sa Palawan. Akong papa taga Mindanao, akong mama taga Bohol.
Wow,
Kaya
pareho dito.
sagol. proud kayo kung nga ay champion nga buutan. Siguro ang tatlo lang yung pinaka-technical na kinahangaan ko sa boxing. It's Zigores, Peñalosa, at saka of course yung aming champion. Yan na siguro yung para sa akin pinakamagaling na boxer ng Pilipinas sa technical. Hindi natin may tatabi si Senator Manny, pero yung style ng pakikipaglaban na ay nakita ko dun sa tatlong boxer na sinabi ko. Talagang nakakahanap sila ng butas. Kaya thank you. Proud kami na naging Pilipino. Kayo yung nagtaas ng pangalan ng mga Pilipino sa industry. Sarap sabihin Pilipino ako. Mayroon kaming Donaire na champion. Thank you, Ma'am
Salamat kayo,
Rachel,
Minso.
sa
Salamat kayo.
iyong patuloy na pag-support sa iyong asawa. Bilib na bilib po ako sa inyong pag-support patuloy sa inyong asawa. At wish ko po na patuloy pa. Inaantay ko talaga yung undisputed. Aantayin ko yun. Talagang pigil hininga yung laban noon kay Inoue. Talagang inaabangan kong mapabagsak yun, pero medyo kinulang tayo ng konti.
Oo,
Pero
konti lang,
wish ko pa rin makukuha
Sa
natin
susunod,
yan.
okay na, makuha natin sa susunod.
Yes, I believe.
Oo,
Kita
salamat
naman
kayo, kuya.
nung mga round na yun na talagang nahirapan din siya. Thank you talaga,
Opo.
salamat.
Opo.
Umakyat lang ako para masabi ko yung pasasalamat sa inyong dalawa. At humble na
Salamat
humble
din
yung
po.
puso ninyo. Ako po ay taga-subaybay din sa mga nangyayari sa boxing. Actually, umakyat din ako kay Sir Pao. Kaya alam ko yung medyo yung mga kwento ng mga pangyayari. Medyo nasasaktan ako na mayroong mga ganon na may Pilipino. Although, ginagalang ko naman yung ibang mga kapwa natin Pilipino nga na sila ay gusto nga mga boxer, pero hindi dapat umabot dun sa punto na siraan yung kapwa boxer. Kasi Pilipino tayo, dapat nasa gitna tayo. Kung manalo, tulad ng sinasabi mo, kung talagang kakayanin nila tata na matalo ka, ibigay natin sa kanila yung ating honor. Pero boxing is boxing. Dumaan muna sa tamang proseso. Salamat. Proud na proud po ako sa
Salamat
inyong
kayo,
dalawa.
Kuya Minto.
Sa inyong
Ayo-ayo mo.
pag-ugali, sa inyong pagiging neutral. Thank you. Tagahangan nyo ako at from now on, sabi ko bakit ngayon lang kayo nagla-live? Dapat
Oo
noon
nga eh.
pa. Siguro ang laki na ng channel mo kung noon pa.
Oo, nahigayon lang yun nga morning time nga magitan ta sa mga tao gani. Usahay ang Ginoo ay nagbibigay sa atin ng time, no? Timing. So ito yung timing at saka passionate po ako ngayon kasi dati parang wala akong passion na mga ganito. Ngayon obsessed na po ako sa mga ganito at makatulong sa mga kapwang Pilipino. So this is the perfect time na nandito ako at nangyari lahat yun because now I'm here.
Actually, champion yung sana gusto kong sabihin na sana magkaroon ng training under those mga nag-champion katulad sa inyo magkaroon talaga kayo ng mga tuturuan kasi yung ano mo, yung style mo ng boxing, kung maipapasa yan sa iba na ganyang klase din na quality, marami pang champion yung darating.
Opo.
Alam ko tatanda rin tayo, tatanda rin kayo. Yung mapapasahan mo at makikita mo yung style mo nandoon sa kanya, yung pagiging matalino sa ring, nako, napakaganda, mas marami talaga. Kaya sana makabuo po kayo ng ano, ng parang training na kayo yung magtuturo kasi yan po ay dapat talagang i-share. Pambihira po yung ganyang mga skill. Maraming malalakas na boxers pero walang ganyang skills. Sayang po kasi yung skill na yan. Thank you talaga for having me this time, Ma'am Rachel. Huwag kang mag-alala. Kahit gaano kaganda si Ivana, mas maganda po kayo sa kanya, promise.
There, see? Sabi ko sa'yo, di ba? Oh.
Yes, mas maganda po kayo.
Ayaw mo din na.
Wala po
Thank
ano yan.
you, God
Wala po yung
bless.
ano. Wala po yung ano, yung joke. Totoo po talaga yan. Maganda po talaga kayo. Isa sa mga pinakamagandang misis ng boxer ay Ma'am Rachel. Salute po. Thank you. Thank you for having me. God bless po sa inyo. Sana ano, tuloy-tuloy lang po ninyong pagla-live ninyo at makapag-support kami sa inyo.
Salamat
Thank you,
po,
Champ.
Kenzo.
Thank you.
Paul, I see you. Hold on, okay? Because they were here first, huh?
Mark Spark. Hi, Mark.
Hello, Champ. May
Hello.
tatanong na ako, Champ.
Sige po, Mark.
Regarding sa ano sa Fury tsaka Wilder. Yung referee na si Russell Mora, ano masasabi mo doon sa slow count niya?
Yun nga sometimes questionable yung mga decision ni Russell Mora, no? So, wala na po akong mano kasi yung laban ko sa ano sa Montiel, 'di ba? Pinaakyat pa rin niya si Montiel or ano ka dapat hinto na yun eh. So, wala pa ako talagang masasabi. Iba talaga yung mga style niya ng pagre-referee.
Tama yun, Champ. Yung kay Montiel nun, yung dapat din niya na pinatayo dahil questionable na yung ano, yung ano pagtayo niya eh. And then Champ, may tanong pa ulas. Regarding doon sa face-off niya ni ano ni Vasquez, anong masasabi mo doon? Yung bad trip kaya ata nung tinanggal niya yung sombrero mo?
Oo, muntik na yun eh. Muntik na yun. Yun nga po first time na nagaganon ako sa boxing. Ako, wala naman akong inaatrasan eh.
Never ko nakitang napikon ka. Yun yung first time na nakita kong napikon ka.
Opo.
Tinatrash talk ka niya nun. Tinatrash talk ka niya nun, Champ.
Oo. At saka, ganun lang yung style niya eh. Because he's actually a big fan of me.
Yeah, we're okay na.
We're fine now. We're okay. We talk here and there. Yeah.
May last lang, Champ. May message lang ako kay Ma'am Rachel. Hello, Ma'am. Ma'am, huwag ka mag-alala. Huwag ka mag-alala, mas maganda ka doon kay Ivana. Malayong-malayo.
Malayong-malayo.
Thank you.
Are you paying them to say that?
Oo, sabi ko here. Nagdo-donate ako eh. Dino-donate ko lahat yun para mabigyan ko ng mga good
vibes.
Good vibes.
Ganon.
Thank you, Brother Mark.
Salamat, Mark.
Thank you. Sige po, ingat po.
Hi, what's up?
Hey, Rich. Hey,
What's
Joe.
up, brother?
Good evening, guys.
I know who you're looking for.
He's not here.
I'm just kidding.
Actually, I like talking to you guys. Just the two of you guys. It's more peaceful, more professional. It's more quiet.
More quiet.
Yeah, we were talking earlier because we were saying we're like, wait a minute, we're supposed to put this fight together. We don't even know where he is. So
yeah.
And you have to message me say IG or something.
I tried to message you guys in the Nunitu homepage and on Facebook. I don't know if you keep track.
I gotta go see.
I'll look.
Yeah, I gotta go see.
Yeah. But I spoke to Phil this breakfast. Just having fun. We're just laughing about what happened, and then he found out that about the sparring stuff like that. He was laughing so hard, and then he just started reminiscing. He started reminiscing about how much of a badass you are, Nonito Dunaire, the champ in the in the sparring days, he said that man, yeah, I remember back in the day, Nonito, bro, he used to spar all the weight classes from round 1 to round 12. I looked
Oh
at him, bro.
yeah,
Like, oh
everybody.
shit.
I didn't pick anything, man. It was like sometimes like the heaviest guy I've sparred out there was like, oh, 160, 150. You know,
Like
I sparred everybody, dude. It was, you know.
when I'm listening to him reminiscing, and I can feel the excitement when he talk about it. Like, yeah, dude, like Nonito is a badass, man. That guy's a beast.
No, he's a good kid, man. I remember Philip is a good kid, man. They, you know, he's a good
Phil
kid.
told me that you're like a matrix. Like you can anticipate, like the punches. You can see it through. You're too fast
Yeah.
that you can actually see the punches when they're coming in, and just looking at it while you're slipping, while you're dodging them.
Right,
Then
right, right.
he used to tell me all those stuff. I'm like, man, I wish I should have trained him back in the day. You know what I mean? I should have trained with you guys, man. And I'm just excited to
Bro, wala. Yung message mo, wala.
Can you hear
Sa
me?
Facebook?
Sa Facebook, yeah, nag-message ako just to say, like,
Ano ba yung ano mo diyan? Ano ba yung name mo?
my on Facebook, it's more like I mix my first name, second name, and my last name.
Oh,
So it's like,
that's why.
yeah, it's like a Frapao Lonsi, Durak Parcotilo. Yeah, I mixed it up because when I made it, I don't trust social media back in the day. Like you
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah, yeah.
out, like my personal name, and then all the entire world can see my real name. And it's just kind of weird, so I mix it up a little bit just to protect my privacy for a little bit.
Yeah.
Sa
So that's
IG
why.
na lang.
Yeah, ano
Right,
mo na
sa
sa
IG
IG,
na lang
bro?
kasi yung sa Facebook,
Marami kami mga ano dito sa Facebook.
Oh, so sa IG. I don't know the IG in the private message that I can see. Then yeah. And then sa fights, sa sparring namin ni Sherwin, I know you're a busy man. Focus on your training first, and then only if you have a time, because like I know that costs a lot of money for you guys to move out here in the Bay, and you guys are in Vegas, but I really want to spar him, because I felt disrespected. He was calling me names, while I was in the comment section. I'm like, man, nobody talked to me like that in real life, because they get slapped. I mean, nobody
Yeah,
talks
yeah.
about it in life, bro. So then this guy, just because he's behind the computer, he think that it's okay for him to talk to me like that. And I told Philip too, like, bro, have you seen somebody talk to me like that in real life? No, bro, because they know better, bro. They know better when they talk to you like that in real life. So, anyways, I wanna show Sherwin, that man, just because you have the mic, the camera is towards you, you're like the YouTuber famous guy on YouTube. That doesn't mean that you can just disrespect anybody.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Still
that's
have to be.
something we're working on, sometimes everybody has a they get yung emotion nila ay their emotion get the better of them, and
and we've seen it even with him and Silver Voice.
yeah, I
Yeah.
mean yeah. So stuff like that. We tend to get rowdy at times, and
Yeah.
I'm guilty of that. We are all guilty of that. So, but if that's something that you guys really want to make it happen, man, we'll make it happen,
Eh,
So
Watch, you guys are just gonna have beer after.
yeah, yeah,
Watch.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, that's it. We're Filipinos. We're Filipinos, but like friends, before if we have an issue, we're gonna talk a little bit in the ring first, and fix our deal, take care of our business, and then we hug it out after. But at
That's
least
right.
we gotta
Well,
express
at least there's
the
an understanding between you guys, at that time your fist is talking. So I understand what you're saying though.
yeah. But
Yeah.
one of the reasons I really want to see you too, champ. I want to get a picture with you in person too. That's one of the reasons, like
Yeah, no, I mean, again, man, shout out to the Manganan family, man. They've been really, they've been great people, man. So much respect to them and to Philip too. I can't believe Philip is just, he was just this little tiny skinny kid, So,
no,
you know.
he's a big guy now. Yeah, he's like taller than me. He's married
What?
now. Yeah, he has a kid. He's a kid.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Everybody grows up, man. Everybody grows up. So, but yeah, man, thank you for being here, Paul. we'll settle all of that stuff. But yeah, I appreciate it, man. Later on, we're gonna have Paul Butler in the chat to just
Oh,
kind of
really?
ask him a question.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
I better go back there. I'm just gonna watch you guys, listening to you guys while you're doing your thing in the interview. Then,
For sure.
Champ, Rachel,
Hey,
thank you
thank you
for
again, Paul. You
Oh,
have a
just
great one.
IG.
Yeah,
Okay?
IG mo na lang kami.
Or
Yeah.
actually, dito na lang.
Or sa private, lagay mo sa
Yun na.
private message
Yeah,
yung ano mo, yung pangalan mo or your whatever. Yeah. Sige, brother. Ingat po kayo dyan. Ingat po ka. At saka
Sige.
ilagay mo na sa private message sa
Yeah.
likod.
Okay.
All right, we will bring up
Winter.
Winter. Winter. Ano,
Champ, may
Winter?
nalimutan lang po ako sa inyong itanong kanina.
Sige, Winter. Winter.
Kay Jorge Arce, hindi ka po ba kinabahan masyado? Dahil isa po siya sa magaling po na sinasabi po nila magaling po na Mexican.
Wala naman eh. Parang at that time, nilalabanan ko na yung kasino-sino dyan eh. So, I didn't, wala akong mga ganong feeling eh. Usually, parang ready na po talaga ako. Yun na po ang naano ko. Yeah, so wala po yun. Excited lang po ako doon sa laban na yun.
And Champ, meron pa po akong isa pa pong tanong eh. Kung okay lang po.
Sige.
Kung sakali man pong makuha niyo po yung unified bantamweight title, ano pong balak niyo pong kasunod na pong gawin sa inyo pong career?
Pag makuha ko na yung undisputed, no? Lahat ng mga belt. Then siguro, hindi ko pa alam yung gagawin ko eh. Kasi gusto ko rin na bumaba ng weight para makuha ko yung belt ng 115 para masabi ko na 5 division champion po ako. So, yun po ang pinaplano ko.
Salamat po, sir.
All right, Winter. Thank you. Great question. Okay, I guess we don't have anybody else. The guy just left here. Ito na po ang final message ko na lang po.
Final message.
Yes. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. Sa lahat ng mga question nilalagay namin dito to ask Paul Butler. Thank you for being here, supporting us. So mamaya po, abangan niyo po ang guest namin na si Paul Butler mamaya. So again, maraming salamat sa lahat ng mga suporta na binigay nyo at sa lahat ng mga sa lahat ng time na binigay nyo sa amin dito at sana po ay may natutunan po kayo sa lahat sa bawat live namin dito at sa lahat ng mga content po namin. So, Madam, ano po yung masasabi mo?
Salamat sa lahat ng tao that came here. We are closing Momo the Nightmare. I think that was the guy I met earlier. We're gonna close this. We'll be back kasi we have to sleep.
Yes.
But we will be back later. And you guys, if there's another question you guys have, just let us know tomorrow. But I think we got amazing questions. And we will see you tomorrow. And thank you so much for everyone that donated, everyone that's been here, and my moderators. I love you guys. You guys dito sa channel Beyond the Ring with Nonito and Rachel, we don't promote negativity. We want everyone to be positive at alam ko sometimes we get emotional. Ako din, palagi ako. But you guys, we want you guys not to fight with each other. Kahit sino yung champ mo, we could always respect yung other's opinion, and you will get respect back.
Yun lang po, magre-respetuhan lang po tayo at I understand po natin ay lahat po tayo ay may iba-ibang opinion at saka perspective. Kung ano man yung sasabihin ng iba at hindi mo ini-accept, okay lang po 'yon kasi opinion po nila 'yon at may opinion po kayo. Ang ano lang is to be respectful sa bawat ideas and opinions sa isa't isa, to have a healthy debate.
Yan. At we will see you guys in 9 hours with Paul Butler.
So mamaya po, abangan niyo po.
Ingat. Salamat.
Ingat po kayo.
I'm Jarrell. And I am Logan. Thank you for watching this video. And don't forget to like and subscribe the video. And hit the bell. Ding, ding, ding. KO! Jinx, got ya.
Nonito the Nair.